What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Neko Darius, and we are back playing NASCAR Thunder 2004. I told you guys I'd be uploading every single weekend, so that is Saturday and Sundays. Today, we're taking on the Carolina Dodge Dealers 400 at Darlington. I'm looking forward to it. Now, if you guys remember correctly, after Atlanta, we did a small chassis upgrade, which means we do have $171,000 to work with. And we currently have a 123-point gap to the current points leader, which is Dale Earnhardt Jr. We're running decent right now. It's not to the point that I am looking for, but we are running decently enough, and that's okay. So with Darlington on the horizon, we've already gone through everything that we need to for the shop upgrades and things like that. We don't need to worry about repairs and overhauls. We already did that. We've got two things in repair, I believe, that are going to be done, and then of course we've got like an overhaul happening on a chassis for our first ever track specific speedway chassis, because I feel like that's what we kind of need right now, and it's a work in progress. We've already got a short track package going, so we know Bristol's coming up, and this is all going to be ready just in time for it. But before all that, we got to go to Darlington. Anybody looking forward to it? That egg-shaped track has always been a mystery and an enigma to me, and I love it. But we're going to go ahead and come on down and select generic chassis number 3, engine number 2, which is also generic, because these are things we've already used. And we got to remember, we can't just spend money willy-nilly. And we're going to use speedway body number 3 in order to get out there on the track. Of course, generic body number 2 will be our Bristol body, but right now we currently need to go to the speedway. And again, we keep making slides on the back end of these car ratings. So we're down at 61. It's not too good, not too bad either. I'll see you guys on the track for qualifying. Darlington is next. Let's go. This car is completely unpracticed. We're just kind of going in. We're just throwing ourselves in there. So first lap. Car feels a little like it's bogged down power-wise, so this is going to hurt us over the course of the race. Car also feels just a little too free. We're not really gripping. Yeah, like right there. We got loose going into the corner, but we were able to like catch it. So I think the car is okay. 32nd doesn't seem like a good one. We want to kind of carry as much speed as possible through this corner. I think this is going to be a better lap, but we're going to have to fix the setup again. Got into the wall there. I don't think that hurt us too much, but I mean, we were already 32nd on the time sheets.
We'll start in the top half of the field. Not too bad.
Top half, 17th. I'll take it. Let's work on the car a little bit.
This is Joe Moore along with Barney Hall for MRN, and we're live at Darlington Raceway, the granddaddy of super speedways, in Darlington, South Carolina for the Carolina Dodge Dealers 400. Every driver who comes here has one goal in mind. Don't add any paint to the wall. What makes Darlington so tough?
Well, we'll see a lot of drivers run right up against the wall here all race long. That makes you fast, but it can also be very costly when you make even the slightest mistake.
It's a place dripping with history, and Fox Sports puts you there. Darlington Raceway, where drivers earn their stripes.
White flag, here he goes. Both these cars are driving terrible right now. Half a lap to go. No, they're driving good. Half a mile to go. Here he comes, here he comes. It's going to be a drag race. Wow! They touch, they touch. Craven got him. Craven got him. Got him. All right. What a finish. Have you ever? No, I've never. Wow. What a finish.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
So we're rolling off here, P17. Hopefully we're gonna have a good day. We did a little bit of extra work in happy hour, but the car it just does not want to cooperate. So it's going to be a little tough on the track, but I think we'll be fine. Yeah, I think we'll be good though. I know I got to kind of keep Jeff Gordon in mind, but I am still looking for that 29 car. First corner here and first few corners actually. We're looking pretty good. Jeff. Greg Biffle got in the wall. RCR teammate to Kevin Harvick is Robbie Gordon. I'm just going to go ahead and see if we can get past that singular wireless car. And Rusty Wallace is just ahead with Jeff Burton.
Easy now. Gonna need some of that grip later.
I mean, I'll work as best as I can to get that grip later, but I also want to make sure we don't DNF. We did not have a great time here in my rookie campaign. We had 2 DNFs at Bristol, Darlington here. So let's try our best not to DNF again, you know?
31 car is inside. Take care of those Goodyear Eagles.
Robbie Gordon and Ward Burton. I've already got one guy on my list. Don't add yourself. Did y'all break my deck lid again? Bro.
All clear, buddy.
I kid you not. The 22 and the 31 are about to get it. My deck lid is the fragilest thing in the world. It's like a delicate little flower, and every time, every track, it just does not ever stay down long enough. I mean, see, Ward Burton, look at you trying to get around me so hard. You done hit Bible Labani. Okay, let me just focus on the cars ahead of me, not the cars behind me. And let's see if we can chase after Jeff Burton and Elliott Sadler here. Lap 8 is here, and we are still sitting 14th. I'm just kind of sitting back behind the 38, 99, the 2, the 88, the 9, and I see Johnny Benson up here. So I'm kind of in good company. And then there's Bible Labani behind me. We've broken away from the back, you know, markers there, or the back half of the field. So we're firmly in the top, you know, 15. And I think we're going to just kind of hang out here. We just need to get a good points day at Darlington and actually complete one of these in its entirety. Because as a rookie, we didn't complete one, you know, and then the second one we came to, you guys already know the story if you watched and been here since season 1. You guys already know how we became enemies with Rusty Wallace was because of Darlington. So shouldn't have to tell you guys about that day.
Don't be surprised if he pays you back for that.
What just happened?
Getting another position with that pass.
As I get up into the wall trying to pass the 38 car because my car is just too dang tight at times. Lucky for me, Elliott Sadler seems to have thought it was just more of a mistake. He's not mad at me. That's good.
Still 7 seconds off the lead.
I don't need my team telling me, oh, we're gonna need that grip later. I know we need the grip later. Not my fault the car just doesn't want to, you know, cooperate.
Car looks okay. Hold your line. He's still there.
Well, I definitely wasn't trying to get into Elliott Sadler. The car just stayed in the lane and just went right into him.
That one was quick.
Okay.
Let's do it again.
I'm sorry, Elliott. I'm not that kind of driver unless it's with Kevin Harvick, and the leader of the race is really just taking off. So whoever's leading right now, which is Ryan Newman. Newman is leading, so it's not Kevin Harvick and it's not Dale Jr. Although Jr. is up near here.
Number 38 is looking to pass. Car inside.
I feel like the tire grip is going away. The lady in black sure is making me put a lot of black paint on the walls. Black stripes on the wall, you know. Got some cars coming down pit road.
Start out low. Might be time for a new left.
No!
The 38 car just bumped you. And now trouble on the front stretch. An accident in Washington racetrack. We're under caution after an accident here on the front stretch. And stacked on the field. And they'll be coming to the yellow flag. 34-63. That one was off the pace. Stay focused, buddy.
It all started with some contact from Elliott Sadler that triggered that whole entire mess. No, I think it was Bobby Labonte triggered that whole mess. And then I got into Elliott Sadler, and then I spun out even more. And then now we're back in 20th. We're going to come down and get 4 tires and fuel. Did not want to do that because that means now we're going to have some cars that are going to stay out.
Now pull off the racetrack, begin the long journey down pit
I'm
road
gonna loosen the car up another half around here
to make service to their car.
and repair that damage, because we won't finish. We need to finish one of these Darlington races, and I don't want to have a good season so far where we're in the top 10 in points get ruined by a bad finish at Darlington. So I'm now in protection mode. I really want to get something. I want to get my payback on Kevin Harvick. He got past me while I was trying to get back going. I nearly took myself out the race, you know, getting wrecked like that. Come on, boys. Let's get the car out. Let's go, 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 go. We're losing a lot of spots. We're losing spots. We're losing spots. Go, go. Oh, man.
Some guys stayed out to gain track position.
That's great.
Pace car is off. Waiting for a green flag to get this one back underway. And
The 25th.
here comes the field. Racing back into turn one.
Okay. The good news is only about 11 laps to go in the race. The bad news is that we're 25th when we were running about 14, and we qualified 17th. So this car has more speed in it than what we're showing right now. So we got to get a better finish right now, and I need the 41 not to block me so dang hard, because I'm in a mood to like push and shove people. And since we're both no longer rookies, oh my goodness. What is with the checkup? You know what? It's a gift. It's a gift.
How's the car feel?
Got up into Dale Jarrett.
Between you and the leader.
I'm gonna need a buffer between me and Elliott Sadler here, because I know Elliott is now extremely mad at me because I used him like a pinball machine.
38 car is going for the mark.
Yeah, whatever.
43. Keep it up. Great lap. 10, buddy. 10 laps to go.
Just get into you, get into Robbie Gordon as well. Let's just kind of use y'all as brakes since y'all are already mad at me. I think is that Ashton Lewis up here? See I think that's the 46, and yeah, it is the 46, guys.
Yellow flag. Turn number 4. Field
Caution's out.
start-finish line, but an accident down at turn number 4.
I think Robbie Gordon lost his hood behind me. Yeah, he did.
Coming off at turn number 4.
So that was a debris caution. That's okay. All things considered, I'm okay with that. Gives me a little bit of a second, gets us a little bit more bunched up, means I can get a few more spots. So we're back in the top 20, but we're not looking the greatest. We still need a little bit of help. Is a 26 car ahead of me too? What? Yeah, we lost a spot in the standings, but the point standings are a lot closer. And Dale Jarrett has inherited the lead.
Paces the field back as we get ready for the restart. Green flag is in the air.
I got the 46 in front of me, the 18, the 26. We got cars in front of me that shouldn't even be up here. And I see Kevin Harvick. But right now we are a few laps away from actually, you know, closing out what seems to be a good finish here at Darlington. A finish that we absolutely need. So I'm gonna let Harvick go this week, this time. I mean, not like I can catch him. He's actually cutting through the field a lot better than me. Move 26 and 46 and the 11. Wait, those are 3 free spots. Hold up now. These guys aren't supposed to be up here. Give me these free spots. Just realize who's up here. 26, 46, and 11? Dude. Y'all must have played either strategy or got lucky when that caution came out.
He's got some revenge built up.
Some like pushing and shoving happening in the middle of the field ahead of me. Okay, the 11 gonna just pass by you.
That's a textbook pass there.
Good job, Bodine. You've been doing well. Good job running in the top 10 or top 20. But you, got 3 more spots, guys.
Your right front tire's a little worn.
Ricky Rudd is in that, and so is the 5 car.
The 18.
That guy is literally bouncing off of people.
79. Come on, buddy, push it. We can pick up some more spots.
I'm not worried about Bobby Labonte, nor am I worried about Michael Waltrip. I mean, Bobby, mainly because I think he's the reason why my deck lid broke. but I'm not.
Isn't gonna let you buy easily.
I'm not too concerned about them. I just want to bring this car home, and I almost didn't bring the car home in one piece.
29-33.
Ooh.
Okay, let's get after these guys.
We got aero tight behind Bible Labani, by the way. I know that sounds weird, but no, we really were tight. More so than I thought ever possible. There was 2 more cars that came down pit road. Whoever's the race leader right now has completely walked the field. And the car is bad, but a little bit of luck helped today, and we didn't DNF. We could fall out of the top 10 right now, and I'd be jumping for joy in my chair. But I will take what we've got. Don't know who won the race yet, but I will tell you one thing for sure. We finished the race, and we finished in the top 10. That is huge for us here at Darlington. I will take it. Good finish for us. That was Jeff Burton who ran away with it, and he deserved it. He deserved it.
Lead changes were pretty scarce.
Well, to be honest, Joe, I'm a little surprised that we didn't have more leaders. Just goes to show that with the right setup and the right strategy, you really can dominate a NASCAR Winston Cup race.
The Nikon car ended up in the top 10 at the end of the race.
He had a shot to win. Of course, so did 42 other guys, but I'm sure he's still happy with the top 10.
The 53 car probably won't be hanging out after the race with the 38 car.
Well, when you're out there beating and banging on guys, some feathers are bound to get ruffled. Maybe after some time to cool off, they'll be back to racing with clear heads.
Well, that's all the time we have today. Join us again for our next live broadcast of NASCAR Winston Cup Racing right here on the Voice of NASCAR, MRN.
Jeff Burton wins the race. Kevin Harvick finished second. Tony Stewart was third. Ryan Newman, Jeff Gordon, Bill Elliott, Johnny Benson, congratulations. Bobby Labonte, Michael Waltrip, and then, of course, we did. We finished in the top 10. That was your top 10. There was something that I don't know if you guys noticed, and for my astute viewers who saw the little highlight with MRN, I'm gonna give you about 2 seconds to tell me what you saw happen in those little highlights when they were talking about our team. And from there, I want you to write it down in the comment down below. If you caught it before this exact moment in 3, 2, 1, defending series champion Mark Martin did not finish the race today. There was a car that was blowing up around that time when I happened to have that caution when I got spun. And Mark Martin was that car that was slow on the backstretch. Mark Martin's motor was blowing. So that means defending series champ, Mark Martin, who started 34th and then is finished 43rd, his long season is going to continue. And that's crazy to think about because Mark went from a title to almost obscurity. And I don't even know where he's at in the standings right now. Long story short, we want him getting a top 10 finish at Darlington. We'll take that. Huge points day for us, huge finish, really glad, but Bristol looms ahead. And we know how Bristol can be, right? I had to come look at the point standings myself. Mark Martin, who won the championship last season, in 5 races so far, he's got 0 poles, 0 wins, 0 top 5s, 0 top 10s. He's averaging a start of 25.0 and an average finish of 24.6. And so far, his best finish of the season, a 13. And he's 26th in the standings. As a matter of fact, I think this is the lowest he's ever been in his entire, most of his whole career when he had a full season start. This is insane to me to think about with Mark Martin. He's just back there floundering. Surprise, shock, all the above. And those who have been keeping count, yes, we've had 44 cars on the field. Kevin Grubb being one of those 44. He was the 26th car that we actually happened to pass by a little early. I think he finished pretty okay. I'm not really sure. Don't really care. It's a fantasy driver at this point. Coming into Bristol, we've got a little bit of money to play with. We actually had another $270. So that means that we should have, and correct me if I'm wrong, we're basically right back where we started. We finished Atlanta with the same amount of money. So we should have about the same. So another 171. So $441,000 to play with. So with $441,000 to play with, I'm thinking we should probably overhaul one of our engines and finally start getting track specific equipment. Now let's kind of, if we're going to do that, let's plan this. Okay. It's going to take 2 races time to do it. So it won't be ready after Bristol. And then there's Texas, but then we got Talladega, a super speedway track. And if I can make a track specific speedway like engine, I think that would be cool. We're not going to use our best motor. We're going to just use one of the other ones. And then the best motor can become like a speedway engine down the line. I think that would be a good idea for our team. But I also don't know if we actually can do that because I don't think I've actually bought the engine shop. So I could have just said all that for nothing. And I did. I said all that for nothing. Guys, we can't build anything that's track specific for the engine. It's only the chassis and only the body. Leave it to me, right? Leave it to Darius. So we're going to look at potentially overhauling, actually. Overhauling this body, it goes from 64 to 56 on the drafting to 69 and 59 with the drafting. That's a 3-point gain. Not too bad, all things considered. I think I will actually like that. Again, we're going to keep a generic body just in the shop. So we could just overhaul this for $290,000, which is like, I think we're going to drop this to like 151. So if we do that, we'd have 151,000 to play with. And then if we really wanted to, we could probably just repair this engine. Overhauling it wouldn't help because we'd actually go like 5,000 over at 156 or we could go to 234, but then we'd be in the red and we'd have to avoid spending any money for the next 2 races, which is dangerous to play with because, you know, we have to do. As a matter of fact, I do think I will take my chances. We'll have 60,000 extra to play with. I think it's okay for us to repair this motor. All things considered, it's not like one of our better motors. I really wish we could kind of make them a little bit better, but we can't. But it would be nice to have this motor just in case something goes on. Or I could just save that extra $91,000, overhaul just this body, right? And then next week when the chassis shop opens up, after they're done overhauling, we can take one of our other chassis and turn those into another what's it called, guys? Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Into another like speedway one. Or yeah, I think we could just like overhaul next week for the chassis, leave that engine by itself where it is, overhaul this body and have like 151,000 to play with for the next race. I think that's a better idea. As a matter of fact, I'm committed. We're committing. We committed to it. That's it right there. So we have 151,000 going into next race or after Bristol. So that is good. So 151,000 extra to play with. And then if we do well next season or next race, we're gonna still make the 270K, and that should help us. It should. Of course, with 151,000 to play with, it would be nice if I could just save money a little bit and build up so we can actually get the track specific engines. But beggars cannot be choosers, right, guys? We cannot be choosers. Although increasing our body drafting next time might be a good idea, a good benefit, or maybe even a tire mounting machine to make our chassis wear a little bit better. That'd be kind of cool. I think that would be actually kind of cool. We'll keep that in mind. Yeah, let's keep that in mind. As far as our sponsors go, everybody's still pretty happy. There are 13 races left on these contracts. I don't foresee them leaving anytime soon. So that's it. If you like today's video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I'll see you guys at Bristol with our first ever short track specific car. Short track car, chassis, generic body, and I think we'll have a good car this time. And then right back to Talladega. I'm looking forward to it. I'll see you guys next time. Be easy, everybody.